A man who speaks too much of his own honesty may be deceiving himself most of all. Trust not words, but deeds. Loneliness is not a curse but a quiet teacher. Those who fear solitude have yet to make peace with themselves. The weight of the past is carried only by those who refuse to set it down. Leave behind what no longer serves you. Do not place a man too high upon a pedestal, for he will look down upon you to remind himself of his height. The tongue is an arrow, and once loosed, it cannot be recalled. Speak only that which you will not regret. If you make a promise, keep it. A broken word is like a cracked vessel, never again will it hold trust. A fool chases the applause of many, the wise cherish the silent respect of a few. Not all who walk beside you walk with you. Some are merely passing through. The past is a book already written. Read its lessons, but do not try to rewrite its pages. Fear is not your enemy, it is a lantern in the dark. Follow it, and you may find the path you seek. It is not the years that age a man, but the weight of his regrets. To live seeking the approval of others is to drink from a cup that is never full. A life spent in comparison is a life half-lived. Look to your own path, for no two roads lead to the same horizon. There is no wisdom in knowing everything, but great wisdom in knowing when to listen. The man who controls his desires is mightier than the one who conquers cities. Not all who smile are your friends, and not all who challenge you are your foes. A heart that clings too tightly to another forgets how to beat on its own. Love deeply, but do not lose yourself in another's shadow. What you own means little, what you create, endure, and become, this is your true wealth. Do not fear the ending of things, every farewell is a doorway unseen. If you would see a man's true nature, watch not how he treats his equals, but how he treats those who can give him nothing. He who waits for the perfect moment will spend his life waiting. Act, for time does not pause. To understand a man, listen not to his words, but to the silence between them. The river does not resist the stone in its path, it flows around it, shaping it with time. Be as the river. Those who leave you teach you as much as those who stay. If you chase happiness, it will always run. Stand still, and it may come to you. A man with many acquaintances may still die lonely, a man with one true friend will never be alone. To change one's mind is not weakness but wisdom, for only the stagnant remain the same. Life does not owe you fairness, nor does it promise ease. Yet within hardship lies the forge where strength is made. One who lives only for himself will one day find himself alone. Do not carry burdens that are not yours to bear. The mind is both a prison and a key, choose wisely which it will be. Do not chase love like a hunter in the wild. Love is not prey, it is the wind, felt, not captured. A man who speaks of his virtues too often is like an empty well boasting of water. Let goodness show itself without words. Patience is not weakness, it is the quiet strength of the river that carves mountains. You do not own the people you love. They are like birds, if you hold too tightly, they cannot fly, and if you do not hold at all, they may never return. Do not fear the storms of life. A tree that never faces the wind grows weak and brittle. The past is a land that no longer exists. Do not waste your steps trying to return. He who envies the light of another forgets that his own candle is unlit. A friend who walks with you in sunshine but disappears in rain was never a friend at all. The strongest chains are not made of iron, but of doubt and fear. Break them, and you will be free. Do not waste your breath proving yourself to those who will never listen. The sun does not explain its light, it simply shines. True wealth is not found in gold, but in the peace that fills a quiet heart. No road is long for the one who knows where he is going. Beware of those who smile too much and speak too sweetly, for honey hides many poisons. A heart filled with anger is like a house on fire, the flames consume everything, even the one who set them. Not every battle must be fought. Some wars are won simply by walking away. If you wish to see the truth, first wipe away the dust of your own pride. He who spends his days complaining finds no time to live. Some doors are meant to close. Do not keep knocking where you are no longer welcome. Happiness is not found, it is made, like a fire kindled with small sparks of gratitude. The man who seeks revenge digs two graves, one for his enemy, and one for himself. Do not measure your life by the years you have lived, but by the moments that made your soul tremble. Wisdom is not in knowing all the answers, but in knowing which questions matter. You are not the same person you were yesterday. Do not let old wounds shape who you are today.